want to believe that such a demonic organization exists in pretense and under the umbrella of human rights fights for peaceful coexistence. I believe Upper Kenya is one of the most demonic organizations I've ever come across. Upper Kenya is an organization that majorly deals with or fighting for the rights of members of the LGBTQ community. And into this bush, the unbelievable happens here. So basically this is Likoni, Mombasa. If you've ever been here, I know most of you are not conversant with this very bush. Of close proximity to the bay of the Indian Ocean is a small bush from which members of the organization do their inhuman practices, taking advantage of the young innocent boys. Members of Upper Kenya organization literally sexually violate the rights of young innocent youths. I received a complaint about this very specific place on the 14th of June 2024, from which I had to visit this very specific spot to ascertain whether whatever I was being told was correct or incorrect. So briefly, what I noticed, the organization is that organized that from the onset they spot desperate young men, take advantage of them being desperate, promise them heaven, only to finally unlawfully violate the rights of these young men. This starts from a call from each one of the members promise you an employment opportunity and the best of life. You are then sent fare to come all along from your current residence all the way to Mombasa. Upon arrival at Mombasa, having been funded the whole fare, or one of the men then ensure that all your property is stolen and you're left for desperation, from which they are their only way forward and the only hope as at that time. The man who had invited you finally switches off his phone and sends another different individual who will inform you that he also suffers the same strategy, rather the same challenges you're facing. I also came to Mombasa and the person who was to accommodate me switched off his phone upon my arrival, they say. So that individual will then drag you and lead you to this spot. So this is a spot which should be avoided by any visitor. So we're just doing an overview of the video from which we'll be having much of the details in our next comprehensive video. They ensure that you're that desperate and convince you that they are their only way out. Huku Mombasa ni mashoga tu husaidia, they say. New to the practices of the LGBTQ, you're then slowly introduced to the terms and convinced to join the club. Anyway, you're already desperate, you don't have any property, you need accommodation, you need a job, which Upper Kenya has. I also noticed that this organization has specific interests. A research institution. There must be an institution that researches on the STI prevalence within the LGBTQ. It is sad that members who've fallen victim of these circumstances finally get sexually assaulted and even STI infected, the main goal achieved. The organization will then do a research through your blood sample to ascertain the rate of prevalence of such STIs among the LGBTQ members. So as per my opinion, this is a strategy to reduce the threatening African population. Watch out my next video for a detailed, comprehensive coverage of the same. Have me your opinion as you subscribe to the channel as you await for the next video.